Today. Defense on.
believe we're live still. Oh, run around by Davis. Ooh. Planted.
Are we live? Are we live?
I believe we are live so far, if I'm not mistaken. Back into the action here. Loss of 5 by the Widener Pride as we go into the next down.
Anthony Davis, talented player, rushing, however, not one of his key strengths. They definitely should be throwing him the ball, not letting him run it himself.
And we have another hike here. Oh, scramble. Breaks a little bit. Seems to get right back to where they started. Widener seems to be facing its big challenge today so far, playing against a very competitive defense.
Yeah, you know, they've really blocked the running lanes. I think Widener tried running it way too much this play, or this drive, shall I say. And, you know, definitely not one of their strengths. They should be throwing the ball.
And we have a hike here, drop back. He scrambles, dropped in the pocket for a sack.
A few of those plays, Nick, may I add, really weren't rushing plays ideally. They were throwing plays. Wide receivers were covered. Seth Klein didn't know what to do. He had to scramble. And when a quarterback's scrambling like that, they're easily going to get him. So unfortunately, not the best of drives for Widener right there.
And that was John Koslop on the sack for Wilkes, as we have a vital situation here. Or turnover and downs, it seems.
Yeah, that was a 4th and 6 play. It was tough for Widener. Bad loss right there, as Ryan Daly is back at it for Wilkes.
Yep. A fake run, or fake pass, I should say. And he's down about 44 yards or 37. Switching angles is quite tough when you go from the highest point to the lowest.
Yeah, that's right, Nick.
Seems we have another scramble, and he's dropped out of bounds. Deemer seems to be a very, very key component to this Wilkes.
Wilkes was watching Anthony Davis the whole time. Will Deemer is definitely Wilkes' version.
He's dropped about a little over the first down marker, so I believe we're now at the 1st and 10 on a fresh drive on the 47-yard line, or 46, as the stadium announcer just corrected. And we have stalling here from the Wilkes offense. It's hiked. He drops back. He's looking deep.
Deep throw.
And it's overthrown. No pass interference on the play. I believe that was Amir Sorrell that's being targeted as of right now.
Yeah, Amir Sorrell, I believe he's trying to hold his own out there. You know, that pass interference call may have shown otherwise. That might be a reason why they are targeting him right now.
Maybe just to rattle them just a little bit more. In motion, hike, it's reverse, and he's brought down by number 49, Burns, senior linebacker. Good read by Burns, not misreading the reverse, and he brings him down into negative territory.
Yeah, Nick, Kevin Burns, 28 total tackles. Let's add another one to that right there. He's just been phenomenal for Widener this season. 2nd in tackles. He's all over.
I believe Widener shall be getting the reins on this offense just about here. Another screen play. Oh, we have a flag in the back as a Wilkes player loses his helmet.
I believe that was Paul Martin. Big gain for him. That was Brandon Harper coming all the way down the field to take him down. 32 overall tackles for Harper. He's a big component of the defense, but on the play.
So we will see if this comes back. Wilkes getting a decision. And it seems it'll be coming back.
He was the in the hold. He's gonna come back. Maybe that's why Paul Martin gained so much because of the right there.
So it'll be back to where Wilkes started at the start of their new here at third down and 12 to go. Teams seem to be finding each other's weaknesses slightly, along with some physical contact coming hard along the sidelines. And motion down the right side.
Daly
Spikes the ball, drops back, throws it over the middle, and he's tackled by number 9, Gerard. Yeah, senior linebacker, all the way from Maryland.
the ball, unfortunately, Nick, once again going to Will. Do try and stop him. It's beyond me. I'm sure Widener is going to find a strategy to stop him, but right now, Will Deemer is the key component right now for Wilkes' offense.
Easily. But they will be punting it all the way, along with Sorrell. Along with Rashawn Sorrell will be helping each other out in the backfield. Punt deep. Davis with the catch at the 10-yard line. He's running around. He gets by a defender. He breaks outside. Pushed out of bounds as a few players trip and collide. And some pushing and shoving going on the Widener sidelines. Flying here at Quick Stadium.
Yeah, a lot of flags already in this first. He shows why he's on offense right there. He's been having a great game for Will. Needs to be thing.
Which will take Widener a few yards as they start on 6.
As a mere called on him, he's going to have to be more disciplined out there.
Now, height, run play. He's big push by the lineman, and he's dropped about. Ooh. He seems odd. Oh, he gained 6 yards.
One of the premier Widener, 134 yards for him.
And they hand it back off to him. Oh, big gain of yardage by Lafayette as he bursted up the middle and through the line. I believe the offensive line starting to get a wrangle on this Wilkes defense.
Lafayette's been good.
He's been putting up some good stuff. Klein with the height. Fake handoff. The scramble at the line of scrimmage and is brought down just before the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Widener's blocking is going to have to do a little better because we believe that was a pass. I believe Wilkes is Widener, such as Mockville, Hicks Taylor, as well as Philip Ragona, are going to have to really start getting open.
And Klein hikes the ball. He looks outside. He's spun down for yards. Widener also seems to be utilizing the short and the runs just to keep a nice, honest game. So I believe you could see a possible breakout pass to Anthony Davis here sometime soon, because I believe they're looking, but they're trying to just keep just get as much motion. Hiked. Looking for another screen pass to Cuvée Lafayette, and he stopped just short. 4th and 2, and Widener will go option for the punt here. I've noticed that I think Widener on 3rd or 4th down has about a 45% completion. Like they transition from the 3rd or 4th down to 1st about 40 to 45% of the time.
Yeah, conversion.
Yes, but they seem to be struggling here today in the later downs. Oh, close to being blocked. But we have a deep punt. And it is caught by number Kyle Twitty. About, I want to say, to the 25-yard line. Or 19. So we're close. They're in their own red zone. And Widener hopes to, hopefully, keep them within that red zone.
Yeah, that's right. It's a 1-point game right now. And Widener has to remain focused, stay on defense. Really have to pressure Ryan Daly. Ryan Daly, now, keep Will Widener, keep an eye on him. Talented he.
Be attempting to double cover him on the left side over there. And yikes. That's a rush. And he's stuffed at the line. As Widener seems to be at least covering that fairly well. We're having a strong defensive line play by the likes of Stacy Somerville and Shakur Phillip, as well as some core linebacking by Brandon Harper and Jared Stewart and Tavon Barnes.
Yeah, that defense, they're going to have to keep an eye on PJ and Cremona. 168 yards this season. He is the top rusher for Wilkes. As you can see, they've pretty much stopped him so far today. It's been Will Deemer that's really been coming up. In Cremona, not as much.
Deemer's presence has been shaking up this defense quite a bit. But we'll hold up at the line, and he hikes the ball. He scrambles outside the pocket. He's still looking for the throw, and it's almost picked off by Brandon Harper, who's keeping a sharp eye out on Wilkes' quarterback.
Yeah, not Will Deemer. I shall say Brandon Harper really patrolling the whole field, really has a huge control of this Wilkes offense, and he almost got a key interception right there.
And it seems we have another player down over in the Wilkes side, so I believe it'll be a Wilkes player that's down.
May I add, today is Widener homecoming.
Yep.
Lots of Widener alumni here, as well as current students. It's a big day. Haven't seen it this year in a while. A lot of excitement. A lot of excitement for homecoming.
Large outing for the Widener community, as well as fans of Widener football. Definitely huge turnout. It's been a windy one, so along with the sun, hopefully everybody's staying cool as this game ventures forward. This would be a prime time for a commercial break if we have them.
Yeah, that's right. The players getting all the time they need here on the field, as you can clearly see right here.
Coming from our few camera operators, 2 in the field, or 2 or 3 in the field, and 1 all the way up top, above the press box. So hopefully, all the best for them as they venture into a very warm climate. As we sit here among the fan base.
Yep, that's right. We're just one of them right now. Only difference is we have mics.
Yep. Mike. Oh, blocked punt. And they let it roll past the 40, down to the 30, and it is picked up hopefully soon at about the 26-yard line.
It was a good play
by Seth Klein hopes to really pick up the pace here against Wilkes.
Yeah, Nick, may I add there, Rashawn Sorrell, another Sorrell on this team. He's been a smart play. Let the ball roll back instead of picking that up and getting swarmed by what, about 6 Wilkes defenders? Mm-hmm. Smart play by Mr. Sorrell there as Widener's offense gone back out there for another drive.
The Sorrell brothers definitely doing work on both sides of the field. I believe Rashawn playing offense. And Klein scrambles outside the pocket. There's a flag. Most likely a holding. I think he's just going to hold it as he goes down. Yeah, about the 27, 28-yard line.
That's another scramble for Seth Klein. I honestly don't remember the last time Klein threw the ball.
It has been quite a while since he's thrown this football.
Yeah, unfortunately, I say that. Every single passing play recently, they've been swarming him. It's tough for Anthony Davis to have another breakout game when the quarterback that's throwing to him is constantly getting swarmed, not able to throw that ball.
Now, line with even more troubles as we have a penalty against number 73 for an illegal use of hands. As Stephen Dominiski.
Yeah. Widener and Wilkes, should I say, closer game than I'd think right now, as a handoff, I believe, to Terrant Morrison for a few yards.
Things are starting to wind down here in the first quarter as we still are holding a 7-6 lead for the Widener Pride. And Klein's hoping he gets something started soon because I believe once they start scoring, the floodgates will open and there might be a blowout. But Wilkes seems to be holding their own as more and is dragged down to about the 23 or 24-yard line.
Yeah, Wilkes, there has been a struggle this season. Today, they've been playing well. They've been keeping this high-octane Widener offense. They're pretty controlled right now. A key player for Wilkes, Tanner Stengel, 31, a linebacker. He is also a sophomore, has 42 tackles this season, more than any Widener player this year, as Klein bobbled the ball there.
He still looks deep, and he throws it away. Smart move by Klein, who was about to be rushed by another two Wilkes players as we're about to get another punt. As the punting unit comes on.
Yeah, Widener's offense, that first drive, you saw the touchdown, you thought, okay, things are going to go as usual, another blowout, but no. You know, Wilkes' defense has really controlled them after that play.
I would honestly say that Wilkes is starting to control the tempo. Drop a bit, but a long punt as it's caught at like the 40-yard line. Makes it to the 50, and he's dropped a little over.
Yeah, John getting about a few yards there. Wilkes Colonels as offense for Wilkes, and the defense for Widener will be coming out once again.
As we have our very own Tim taking a picture of a cameraman on the field.
Yeah, that's
Tim
right.
doing Tim. Gotta love you, Tim. With about 24 and a half seconds left in the quarter, Wilkes has another chance to try and take the lead before going into the second.
You can see Widener cheerleaders, they're into it, trying to get the crowd pumped here with about 24 seconds left here.
To the outside, it's bobbled and dropped by number 82, Drew DeVitt, the senior tight end from Sinton Spring, Pennsylvania. Oh. Wrong.
One of the players, leading receiver for Wilkes, Jeremy, tight end, really hasn't seen the ball at all today. Widener's keeping him under control. Jeremy Hartman, 264 yards this season. He's been playing extremely well, but they've been keeping an eye on him.
And Wilkes is looking to get one last play in here as we drop to 1 second left. And the quarter seems to run out before everybody can get ready.
As that is the end of the first quarter, Widener up 7-6. It's been a good game so far. Very physical game. Very competitive. Like I said earlier, it's not a blowout yet. It's only 7-6.
Yep. Water would be cool. Are you muted?
No.
Can we get 2 waters, Tim? Oh, he's right there.
As both teams headed out for the second quarter. Coca-Cola, a proud sponsor today for the Widener Pride, providing wonderful drinks such as Coca-Cola and Dasani water. We are ready for the second. As Marcellus Hayes gets drilled, Marcellus Hayes for Wilkes. They really have him come in to try, mix things up. He's more of a running quarterback than Ryan Daly. They do have Marcellus for quite a bit, and that was our first look at him. As a block in the back called on one of the linemen here for Wilkes. It is 4th and 14. I'm sure we're going to be seeing that punter for Wilkes.
It seems both offensive lines seem to be struggling with the controlling of flags as they both are drawing penalties left and right. We get a bit of a flop kick and as it rolls just short of the end zone.
Wow, that was a driven punt there from Brian Mellon. A lot of pace. You saw the ball really bounce a lot on the turf as that ball is, I believe, downed at the one yard line. Full play by the Wilkes special teams unit as Seth Klein and company going to have their hands full as they are all back at their own one.
You got to believe that they utilize the try to play action just to get a nice spread of the offense field.
Yeah, they don't want to safety here.
We have a bit of coming to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
So I feel Robert gets captain. Oh, 10. Widener really dealt a hard field position there.
Pressure is on for Widener. As I imagine they try to throw deep or at least close across the mid to Anthony Davis or Montreal Hicks-Taylor.
Yeah, Hicks-Taylor really been quiet this game. He's been their other key player.
Oh, just fingertips of Philip Laguna as Widener goes to another 4th and 10 situation where they have to punt the ball. Fairly even game between Wilkes and Widener in this MAC conference matchup.
Yeah, Widener not the most dominant team right now in MAC. They're, I believe, tied with Del Valle at 5-0. Very team with the powerhouse Chris Smallwood.
As we have a big tackle coming in off the punt as Wilkes has fairly decent field position. As Wilkes gets 37, we have another hopeful stop from this Widener Pride defense.
Yeah, I believe Ryan Daly headed back out there. Marcellus Hayes on the bench right now. You see that a lot in college, flip-flop of the
I'm sure Widener will get it going soon at this point as some more stalling at the line. Wilkes and it's hiked, drops back, he's looking wide, and it's caught for a small gain.
That ball was a knuckling one. I was surprised that was caught, as it was good for a first down. As here we go again, Daly's going to drop back, bounce around.
Almost intercepted as it's fingertipped again by the Widener Pride defense.
Yeah, unfortunate there for very close to getting an interception.
Widener seem to be playing out like a lot like the Eagles in the last few years, just barely getting touches on interceptions. And here the Wilkes offense suffers yet another penalty.
Another costly penalty for him.
We get back into it right here. Like, seems to be looking across the middle, and it's just fingertips.
That was Will Deemer, of course. Widener getting a nice break there.
Deemer definitely showing his presence again, but ultimately not being able to connect with his quarterback as we get another incompletion from Wilkes.
2nd and 15. You could imagine Daly looking to make a pass here.
It seems to reverse, double reverse going to the right side. It looks like he might get the first, and I think he either does or just comes short.
Beautiful play from Wilkes right there. Ball handed off to Deemer. That caught the attention of Widener because we've seen how dynamic Deemer has been today. But nope, all of a sudden, a flip to Tim Busan. Made a huge run of about 12 yards. We have a 3rd and 3 at the 17 of Widener. I believe that was in a wildcat formation as Busan was stopped. Gained 2 yards on and was stopped at
Imagine they throw another play into this as they seem working out pretty well for them in the game so far, as we are currently almost 3 minutes into this quarter. Back. As we get a 4th and 1 situation, I believe Wilkes will attempt the field goal.
As Widener now getting the ball 1st and 10.
Oh, looks like I was wrong. I thought it was another situation, but it was actually our 3rd situation going to the 4th. And it's a turnover.
Yeah, they're able to turn it over on downs. Beautiful play.
I think that's the positive you got to give to both teams. They're both able to stop the other on 4th down as we get a hike from Klein. He makes it around. Hell, we get a big breakout. Oh, he seemed to have stepped out of bounds. Terrence Morrison with a big run by Terrence Morrison.
Yeah, Terrence Morrison, big run there. Tried to fool some more players, but accidentally stepped out of bounds. 18-yard gain. 1st down for your Widener Pride.
Some big stuff coming from this team right now on this drive. Klein with the hike. Fake hand. He hands it off to Morrison, I believe. We get another big run. The rushing really seems to be working for Widener today, as they appear to be accumulating most of the yardage for this offense.
Yeah, 12-yard gain there for Terrence Morrison. Another smart play by Widener, another 1st down for Widener. As the ball is on the 46th here.
We get another handoff as the running game appears to be favored this drive, opposed to one of the last few drives where they were unable to successfully run the ball. It seems to be working for them here.
Yeah, a little too much running, only a gain of 2 yards right there. Maybe they should change it up a little bit and go pass.
He drops back. He just throws short.
He was looking for the big man, Brian DiGiovanni. Unfortunately, that did not connect. 3rd and 8 here on the 48.
Giovanni, a 6'4" senior tight end, coming out. And, pretty big piece of this offense, no pun intended.
Yeah, that's right, Nick. Brian DiGiovanni has 1 touchdown on 85 yards this season. Nice component for Widener.
We get a and a strong tackle by Wilkes defender
as the punter for Widener, Mr. Michael Bennett out there.
High catch. Bomb deep and caught it about the 13-yard line, excuse me. And stopped to the close to that too.
That was Jonathan Conklin. The right there, not really finding it there. Good coverage by Widener's special teams.
The Communication Studies major offers concentrations in public relations and more. So if you're interested, and you're listening in, and you have a child who's currently a senior in high school, consider Widener if they're in any of those films. That is public relations, advertising, film, broadcast, graphic design, and even film.
Yep, that's the path we chose.
Film twice.
That's the path we chose, and we're very happy that we did choose this.
And I caught at the 10-yard line. Ooh, a big hit by linebacker Brandon Harper, stopping him at about the 10-yard line.
Dear God, I believe he was in half in that one.
Large hit brought to you by Harper.
Brandon Harper, you could hear that bone crackle.
And
Paul Martin.
Again at the line. What appeared to be a fumble picked up by Harper, again being a big part of this defense against Wilkes.
Yeah, I believe they blew the whistle. There was no forward motion, and Paul Martin really couldn't get anywhere on that play. Good gang up there from the Widener defense.
All right, we're about to be on camera. All right, Wilkes drops back and caught it about the 17-yard line, and a big break for, I believe, that is Deemer again, digging deep into this Widener defense.
Will Deemer. That's all he does. He makes big plays for Wilkes, and all of a sudden, added a Will Deemer.
We got another play by Deemer. He gets by number stop of the line.
Deemer. This drive, he's back at it again.
Very versatile speed and agility combo. And we have another drop back. Almost picked off.
Yeah, Stacy. That one, he has one interception ready. And really efficient with tackles, sacks. He's our go-to. Interceptions not that close.
Widener very close on the edge of the interception. And right now we are appearing live on camera. Anyway. Lots of time, but he's ultimately stopped. And I believe we are about ready to be our attention a little bit in the home people viewing live the stadium. It's a very windy and sunny day.
Defensively, or offensively, for it's a 4th and 6.
And hopefully and the touchdown goes up and takes the lead 13. Crowd goes wild here in Chester, Pennsylvania.
Ladies and gentlemen, Widener getting a big touchdown right there. It's now 13.
And a very big play that Widener has needed since about halfway through the first quarter, as Widener is going for the extra point. And it is good, as Widener takes a standing lead, 14-6, against these Wilkes Colonels.
We are right next to the student section. As you can tell, they are getting very excited for this. Something I didn't really see last game, but they're pumped. It's homecoming. They're having a great time. Their Widener Pride up now 14-6, up by 8 points. With about 7.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
And there's another touchdown via the #1 scoring offense in the MAC conference. Some big stuff from Widener. They're the #2 scoring offense, but they're the #1 total defensive unit in the MAC, letting up an average 205 yards per game, which is a MAC best.
Yeah, the ROTC, may I add, soldiers that are behind Widener's end zone, they shoot off the cannons after touchdowns. They do push-ups for the amount of points. They're always a fun sight to see here, and it's really nice for the fans to see something like that.
A big part of the energy for this crowd here at the Quick Stadium.
Yeah, that's right. As Widener set to kick off, as I believe Mr. Bennett is back there. He is ready.
As we're set to get back into the action.
Deemer and Conklin back to receive here for Wilkes.
A big and high kick. Deemer, the setup man, as he fake reverses it and is stopped close to the 35-yard line.
I believe that was Jonathan Conklin actually on the return there. Deemer was trying to get into the action. Luckily for Widener, he was not. But Conklin, not a bad return.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to stop it as the offense for Wilkes now down 8 points, possibly touchdown and 2-point conversion, are ready to come back on the field.
Defense very, very key for a victory today for the Pride, as the turnover differential is also a big part of the success to this team.
Yeah, that's right.
Wilkes sets and it's hiked and handed off, but the running back is stopped just by the strong defense Widener. American
Wilkes bench, they're really pumped up.
They fire short, and there's first down. A pass. Drew, big part of this Wilkes offense.
Good far in there. Big play for Wilkes right there. We told you he said that's the student option, and he's showing why right now.
Definitely a very key part of their overall. Throwing another one short, but just out of the hands of number 19, Jonathan Conklin.
You know, they have, once again, for Wilkes, they've been really targeted a lot as well.
Another hike. He's looking long over, I believe, at struggles. Short and dropped by Jeremy Hart. We'll call it. During this time, Woo Brew Coffee, Widener University's own brand, USDA organic, fair trade, bird-friendly, research, buy online or outside today. Or if you're a student here, you could buy the school store and the provisions on demand inside the university center.
Around here, they don't need Dunkin' Starbucks brew.
Coffee machines get a lot of in a week, as I'm a frequent myself. Cappuccinos almost daily.
Unfortunately, today, fortunately, a little too hot for some coffee. But I'm sure those November games are going to be chilly. You're going to see a lot of Woo Brew in the stands.
Absolutely, especially on the 11th when Widener takes on Delaware Valley. Probably one of the biggest games.
Very.
Fumble. A fumble Wilkes, but is recovered by the quarterback. And numbers almost fly out of my hand. It's a very windy day here in the Quick Stadium.
Yeah, that could have been a reason why Daly dropped the ball there.
Mm-hmm. The wind hit the ball hard enough to it fell out of his hands, but we may never know unless we found out from himself.
Yeah, that's right. You can see some Widener faithful getting ready for some halftime festivities for homecoming.
I see some brooms and I see some flags. Ooh, Anthony Davis with what is an incomplete pass from Klein. Klein definitely trying to find this here as they're trying to pick up the passing game a little bit.
Yeah, this could be a really big momentum boost. Go up by more. But they're going to have to be productive passing. Now they're not doing it.
Mm-hmm. Hands it off as we get a great tackle. As it comes to third down here at the 39-yard line.
Terrence Morrison took a big hit on that play. Luckily, he's okay at the 11 ball on their own. Widener definitely looking for a big play here. May I suggest Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis would be probably a very sought-after receiver on this down, as it is pivotal. Klein looking deep. Another drop pass from the big man.
Mr. Giovanni.
A very close call, but being a little overthrown from Klein.
Yeah, they tried to target Mr. Giovanni's big wingspan that tight ends usually have. Unfortunately, that pass just an inch or two away. Mr. Giovanni as another punt here from Bennett.
Hopefully it's just as big, almost blocked, but it is high as it's about to drop. And it's caught by 26, Colby McMaster, the junior, who made a smart move in stopping and being able to catch that ball as it was almost picked up by a Wilkes player. As Widener's defense seemed to be putting up quite the fight as the offense struggles.
Yeah, that's right. Very bad bounce on that punt. Luckily for Colby McMaster was there to get a hand on it. You don't expect bounces like that. That was a tough break for Widener.
That's just unfortunate.
It's the way the ball bounces sometimes in football.
And we have yet another run from this strong running back.
Yeah, Paul Martin really big contribution from Wilkes today. Usually we talk about PJ Cremona and his talent, but there's Paul Martin. Paul Martin doing an
And a reverse from Deemer as he's brought down just a few yards after the line of scrimmage.
Might I add, the sweltering heat today has definitely put an effect on Widener, as it's not a normal October day. So there was another screen pass. I believe that was the Johnny Conklin. Only for
Look like they're going to bring out the kicking unit. We're minutes from halftime.
As there is a big punt.
A bit of a duck, but caught. That is brought down just after what appears to be the 15-yard line.
3:28 left here. As Widener, alumni, Widener students, looking forward to halftime.
Got brooms and flags strewn about. It appears to be what looks like to be a very engaging halftime show.
Yeah, it's a tradition here at Widener. The Widener fans love it, as they're going to love this play as well.
A big run with no flags, thankfully. There's Fate wrangling in another run play.
Wind's starting to pick up a little bit here. Luckily, it's not during any kicks.
We have another ball thrown wide. And a big run by Anthony Davis, but he's brought down just short.
As Montreal Hicks Taylor finally getting in the action. First down for the Pride.
Some confusion. As the clock winds down, we have 30 seconds until the 2-minute warning. And we're hoping they move the ball at least past half field to get good enough field position to at least get this field goal. Thrown across the middle and caught.
Good play. That was number 16, Philip Ragona, the junior for Widener. Big first down as they're getting near red zone territory.
And the shade has just kicked in as the clouds are blocking the sun. Fine hike again. It's hurry up offense. Strong. There's a flag in the back. Or caught again by Ragona. At about the 30-yard line.
Philip Ragona, I believe the slot receiver today. He's been really helping this Widener offense. Making some big catches.
While the Wilkes defense is focused on Hicks Taylor and Anthony Davis, Ragona has been pulling up some pivotal catches, but it seems this ball might be coming back a bit.
We wait for the ref signal here on the call.
I believe we're about to get what we need to find out.
As repeat second down here.
Steven Domonowski with his second illegal hands to the face call against him today. Sophomore not seem to be getting much of a break. But I'm sure it'll start working out because we're seemingly getting into the groove of things here. Klein with a sneak. He runs straight up the middle as there's a large gap, but is tackled just short or on the 50-yard line.
Not bad. Seth Klein trying to use his running skills there, as it is third and 15, I believe. Oh, no, second and 15, I'm corrected.
Klein hikes the ball. He scrambles. He rockets over the middle. Just dropped by Ragona. who's seemingly wide open over the middle. If Klein would just get that ball to him a little bit sooner.
Here Ragona's starting to get a lot of targets now. Hopefully they're trying to draw attention to another receiver so Davis can get open a little more.
But Widener still pulling up some big plays for this offense because they're definitely leaving that middle wide open enough for Ragona to at least get a shot. As we are just under a minute and a half away from from the end of the second quarter. As Widener hopes to at least put another few points on the board before going for the half, and then kicking at the start of the third.
Let's go, crew!
Third and 15, Klein drops back. He's looking deep for Davis, who makes the catch, makes a spin, and he's still going all the way to about the 23-yard line.
Davis with a great, he got himself open. Beautiful play as he also tried to run over the defensive back, Omar Richardson. He's a physical wide receiver once he gets that ball.
And we're about to enter the red zone. There's a big pass going for Montreal Hicks-Taylor. What's the call? Oh, they're calling it out of bounds. As the ref gets no love.
I like it. Yeah.
Hicks-Taylor just a few inches away of staying in bounds there. Tough break for Widener as it's 2nd and 10. Hicks-Taylor, he was quiet in the first quarter, starting to open up a little bit here in the second.
But Widener still with a minute left to go, so they have time. Out and a jump by number 91 from Wilkes.
Gonna say, looks like Widener's gonna be moving up a little bit more here.
Thanks to Jason Ugwu, the junior defensive lineman. Widener's able to move up just a bit more.
Jason Ugwu, we're gonna talk about him. He's an impact player defensively. Unfortunately, got a big penalty call, but he has 2 sacks, 15 tackles total on the season. He's quite the contributor here for Wilkes' defense.
That is very true. Klein hikes the ball and he hands it off. Wide around the side. Good run. Good run.
Robert Getz, the senior captain.
The junior.
Junior captain, something we don't really see a lot. He must demonstrate incredible leadership there.
Absolutely.
As he did run out of bounds, and he's stopping the clock here at 56.3 seconds here in the first half.
As Widener hopes to get this first down right here. Hand it off. Ooh, and we've got the first down. He's going for a bit more, and he stopped at the 10-yard line. Jaron Morrison with the big run for a gain as Widener gets a nice 48 seconds left on this game clock before they hit the half.
First at 45.9. Timeout.
From Widener University Television, Widener University Communication Studies Department broadcasting live from the Quick Stadium. We are just about to enter the halftime. We are about almost halfway through. A lead 6.
It's both coaches getting his men in, dishing out some instructions.
I could expect a big play to either Hicks-Taylor or Davis. This thing's full a bit silent here at the Quick Stadium.
Yeah, a bit of a quiet moment here. Fans a little out of it right now. As on cue, there's the cheerleaders trying to get them back involved here.
Well, we're getting cheers from the alumni. As long as they're alive, I believe this offense might just put something together. Motion, Hicks-Taylor. All the way across field. It's like to Klein, drops back. He's about to scramble, but it's hit from behind.
Big hit from Wilkes.
Petruski, the junior defensive lineman, coming up big for Wilkes. Widener's in the hurry up. They only have less than 30 seconds. Oh, out of bounds. The clock stops.
Omar.
Waste of a down.
Omar Richardson. Tough defense on Hicks Taylor right there. 22.9 seconds left with a 3rd and goal from the 12. Widener's going to need something here. I suggest possibly Davis, but in goal line plays, goal line throws, tight ends are usually
The right way to go.
the right way to go. So Brian DiGiovanni should hopefully try and get open here.
And as long as Klein gets him the ball right to his hands, I think we might be able to see a touchdown from him. Klein hikes the ball, he drops back. He finds his way all the way to about the 5-yard line. A big play. Trot Morrison finding his way to about halfway from where they started, and they were within 5 yards. It's currently 4th and 5, and Widener just
Widener calling a timeout there.
is a smart move, stopping the clock. The fans are, at least one fan is getting very into this game so far, and I believe the rest are about to bolster their one with the band and cheerleaders.
You can see
Trying to get
his,
some noise here from the home crowd.
you can see his blue and gold passion over there. Something a lot of these Widener fans have. They're ready for this. Fans are pumped. Cheerleaders are pumped. Chester and Melrose, I do not see them right now, but I'm sure they're pumped.
Oh, yes.
As the offense trotting back on the field here. You can see the Wilkes bench, they're pumped. This is a big play right here. 4th and 5 with 12 seconds left.
Klein drops back. He looks. He sees the receiver open.
Ryan DiGiovanni, that's what I predicted. The big man in the red zone getting the job done. Used his big frame to get up there and catch that. Beautiful play, 20-6. I'm sure they're going to tack on that point after. As
Of Mr. O'Hara.
That's
Widener
right.
Take the lead, 21-6.
huge way to go into halftime for Widener.
Ball is up and good. Widener up 21-6 with 6 seconds left going into half. I can most likely see a squib kick coming with the hopes that Deemer doesn't get his hands on the ball and run it back for a touchdown. Momentum seemed to be swinging here in Widener's way as we are very close to entering half. What would you say the biggest contributor to the success so far of this team for Widener?
For Widener, right now, I'd say definitely Seth Klein. You know, we can talk about Anthony Davis all we want, but Seth is really distributing the ball to different wide receivers. But also, Terrence Morrison, he's been playing great as well. As, you know, they're establishing a good game on the run, establishing a good game passing-wise. You know, Widener is just doing everything right now.
I would say that would be their biggest success as well as like their ability to contribute through the run and the passing game as we are about to leave our way out of this half. A very successful half for Widener. It's a deep kick to Deemer.
Deemer's going to get this one here.
Fake reverse. It is stopped as the clock has run out.
That is all she wrote here for the first half. Widener up 21-6. Just phenomenal playing all around.
a show you don't want to miss.
Thanks, Joanne.
It's Google time.
Hello, I'm here at Deontay Richardson. I'm here at Absolutely. How you feel about the team this year being undefeated and everything?
It's awesome. It's good for the school. You know, their defense is really coming along. That's really the focus of this unit. It's different. You know, we look at the defense more so than the offense this year, and that's special. You know,
Absolutely.
Being a linebacker.
I know that's something that you really like.
It's something special. I'm
like
excited about it.
Awesome. How's life after graduation?
Life after graduation, don't ever leave school. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm teaching kids. I'm coaching. It's wonderful.
Excellent, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. And we got another alumni here. We have Mr. Cedric Clayton. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right.
You're doing well, man. How's it feel to be back here at Widener this year?
Atmosphere is always electric. Great people, great players. It's always a good time. I'm happy to be back.
Be honest, man. You miss it?
Always. Every day of the week, man. You know how I used to get it in, yeah.
Widener, man. You got to enjoy it while you're here. You got to enjoy it while you're here. Awesome. So what are you doing now, man?
I have a job, full-time job, you know, running the finance department for a company, so I'm doing all right.
Okay,
Staying
awesome.
out of trouble.
Awesome, man. That's how you should be. Awesome. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you too.
And we have one more here, Mr. Rick Ritter. It's a big, I'm good. This is Rick Ritter here. This is a big reason why I came to Widener University here. A huge reason with the Comms University Department here. So tell us a little bit about what Widener has done for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've done a fantastic job, too. I just want to thank you for having us on. I mean, it's a fantastic university in terms of specifically with the communications department. A lot of teachers who know what they're doing. They teach you that stuff that you can bring out to the professional field. When you meet people, you know how to talk to people. You know what you're talking about. You have that experience, which is fantastic. And they come back here and to see all these people here, it shows you something. It shows you what this university is about. And when you get out in the real field, you know, everybody knows Widener. Whether you're down south, you're in Florida, which is where I was, or whether you're up north in, you know, Boston, everybody knows about Widener University, and that's what makes it so special.
Excellent, excellent. Tell us a little bit about Tim Skipansky and what he's done for you while he's been here.
Mr. Skipansky, this guy's a great guy, a great teacher. He showed us everything from editing to filming, and really just how to talk to people and how to get out there and, you know, build relationships and you know, get an internship and do what it takes to be successful. He's a great guy. Other teachers here as well are fantastic. It's a great university and all, and it's really been a fantastic experience.
There's Mr. Tim right here, popping in for a picture here. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. Like I said, this is a big reason why I came to Widener University, and I'm so thankful for people like this. And Rick, I appreciate you coming out today, man.
I appreciate you having me, and best of luck too. You're
Thank
going to
you,
do
man.
fantastic.
Appreciate it, man.
Guy,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I appreciate it, Deontay.
Thank you, and Widener University. You continue to have a great time this year. Enjoy yourself, be safe, and thank you. We'll be back to you later. Welcome, go Widener, go Pride. Let's go.
All right, cut two. Here, come get a drink. Kasai, do you want to get the carts? All right. Camera one, zoom out a little bit and pan along the line of them. Cut one. Go two. All right, Kasai, hold on right there. Right there. Cut one. Can you do a slow zoom out, Kasai? Just a slow zoom. And pan to the left just a little bit. Okay. Camera two. Cut two. Camera two, you can zoom out. You want to zoom out more? Zoom out. What's your name?
My name is
Kat. Oh. What year are you?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior.
I am really excited and very honored to have won homecoming king. Yeah.
Hold. Are you filming now? Okay, sorry. Okay, so you.
I really am. I feel privilege.
Yeah. Big thing. So what does what from here?
I mean, all my hard work didn't, you know, is it. So for that, I am very privileged.
Okay. Big privilege.
Oh, Widener is such a small community, and to be recognized here is an amazing feeling.
Yeah. Cool. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
The best.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You. Thank you.
Hey, Amy. How are you?
How are you?
It's honestly. What does this one mean for you?
I'm speechless. I'm so happy. I'm literally literally speechless. Oh, thank you.
You should.
Sorry.
You deserve it.
Thank
So what is?
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Like Patton said, privilege, and I feel honored that everyone recognizes me for all the involvement I am on campus. It's great. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, Anthony Davis, you saw him with a full out sprint by the Widener sideline, really coming in hot, really making a great block. Anthony Davis, he can do
Easily a multi-threat on the offensive side of the ball. Get back into your starting play. That's all right. We're back into the swing of things. And there appears to be a flag down in the backfield where Widener was.
lots of penalties here. Wilkes will get the first down here, 21-6. We are coming to you right above the Communication Studies tent, who are producing this game.
Definitely some big things going on with our crew in general. This is our first official broadcast as a team.
First of many, may I add, hopefully.
big pass from Wilkes. Ooh, and a big hit by number 10, Sean Titus, knocking the Wilkes wide receiver out of bounds.
Yeah, Jeremy Hartman got drilled. Jeremy Hartman trying to become another big factor in this third quarter. Jeremy Hartman at tight end reminds me of Travis Kelce of Kansas City. Not that big, but another type of wide receiver that gives them some great depth. As another good run for Paul Martin as he goes out of bounds.
Luckily for us, it has started to cool down slightly on this very warm October day.
Extremely warm. I feel like we're in those dog days of summer right now.
Absolutely. It's feeling,
Dear Lord.
so it's feeling it right now as we get another snap. Throwing it deep and high, but not close. To Tim Buisson for an incompletion for Wilkes.
Widener played exceptional defense. I believe that was Jamal Goodman back there on the tight coverage. Beautiful play.
Defense definitely stepping up for Widener as a big momentum shift coming out of the first half. Hopefully sticks with them here. Throwing over the middle, but hit by Jamal Goodman in a short game for Wilkes.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, 21-6 right before halftime, a touchdown throw from Seth Klein to Brian DiGiovanni made this a 21-6 game. It was a gigantic momentum shift, as Nick has said, as Wilkes just trying to recover from that right now.
And we have Ryan Daly dropping back, barely getting a pass off, but making it slightly successful.
Jeremy Hartman, here he comes. You know, first quarter, not productive. Second quarter, a little bit. He started getting it in gear, and now third quarter, here he is.
And flags thrown about what might be a false start on the offense. At least was hoping.
False start. Number 9 offense. Replay first down.
As Jeremy Hartman getting talked about once again. That was a false start on him.
An unfortunate penalty for Wilkes as they push themselves farther back closer to the halfway territory.
As it is.
First and 15.
Yep.
Thrown and barely caught by Paul Martin, but he makes the grab.
Tremendous catch by Paul Martin. You know, really reached out there. He tipped it and then really reached out. Great play by Paul. Gaining of about 4 yards as it's second and 11 now with 11:36. Whole lot of time left in this game.
There's nothing but smiles from the Widener home crowd as they're pump fake, and it catches the defense off guard as he gives him a stiff arm. As Ryan Daly gives a stiff arm.
That was Brandon Harper making a big tackle on Ryan Daly.
Third and 6 for this Wilkes offense coming up as Widener hopes to quell any momentum that could be coming back for this Wilkes offense as it's hiked. Steps back, almost hit, and the ball appeared to have been not really mattering where that one ends up because I believe they're still short of the first. I believe they might be going for it here.
Fourth and 6. They're going for it. College football a lot more riskier than NFL.
Absolutely.
As Daly hoping for a big play here.
Daly stops back. He throws a pump fake, and it is sacked by the Widener's heavy pressure.
Very, very big play there for Widener. As a key sack was there. Will Deemer was open. He made a great, he ran his route very well. Got open, but Widener really pressured him. Great play.
With the pressure on Daly in the pocket collapsing, it definitely took away Daly's eyesight from that play. But it's an advantage for Widener that we desperately, well, not desperately need, but we need to continue scoring.
Another consistent play there.
Definitely good signs from the Widener's defense. As Klein is about to take off another half for this Widener team. He hikes the ball, he hands it off, caught a few yards after the line of scrimmage.
Terrence Morrison getting a few yards. Actually 5, as it is 2nd and 5 now. Terrence Morrison, he was a key in that first half. Widener has a handful of rushers, but he seemed to be the prominent one today.
I think the rushing game has definitely helped. And
Blaine Price getting some action now.
Some flags flying. First down, but a flag on the way. A late flag at that, too. That's a bee. That is a bee that just flew around my face. nothing like a little bit of wildlife coming into the action.
Unfortunately, we are still here in the stands, battling the elements, the heat, the wind, the bees.
And it looks like a big penalty coming against Wilkes is a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, moving Widener up across half field and just before the 30-yard line. Unfortunately for us, we have to deal with the unpredictability of the weather as we're stuck in the stands. But you know what? That's all right, because it's still a good game going on. And we're hoping for a big win today. Klein handing it off, number 20. Terrence Morrison getting another big run. As no whistle yet.
Believe.
Kyle, big push. As someone trying to strip the ball.
That was 91, I believe. Jason Ugwu trying to pressure as here comes that wind that we were talking about. Things are flying. Hello.
Pennsylvania, the one state that can't decide whether it wants to be Minnesota or California or everywhere else. Klein with a big scramble, escaping 2 defenders, throws it, and he might have gotten it, and he gets it. He gets it, number 28.
That was Blaine Price yet again.
Getting another big reception, coming up for the first down.
Blaine Price, we didn't even say his name in the first half. Third quarter now, he's made 2 big catches.
Flying back at it again. Takes the ball and hands it off to Tron Morse. Morrison. The offensive line has definitely gotten their collective works in shape as they've been defending Klein a lot better this half.
Yeah, about 2 yards there for Terrence Morrison. More stellar running from him. He's just been consistent, getting positive yardage every single run. He's been for them today.
Widener's also another handoff. Ooh, but he's stuffed at the line. Widener's also sort of struggled with time of possession. They've had the ball, rid of it very easily, so they've also been very mindful of how long they're holding on to the ball, and they're doing a much better job of it today.
Yeah, that's right, Nick. Really keeping Wilkes impatient, shall I say. You know, holding on to the ball for a while, and that's a key sometimes in football. There's teams like the Eagles who don't necessarily like that, but then there's other smarter teams out there hold the ball for half a quarter.
Because it's smarter to slow down the pace when it ain't going your way.
That's right.
Hike by Klein, he's looking out wide. Big catch, and there's open field, and he gets the touchdown. Widener going up 27-6. With 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
And that was Cuvée Lafayette tacking on his first receiving touchdown of the season. Great play by Lafayette. Good run. These running backs for Widener, they've been a key today.
What we would call back in the day a three-headed monster.
That's right.
Of this offensive running back core. The Bruins almost hit me in the face. And it's up, and it's good. Widener taking this 28-6 lead over Wilkes. Some big stuff coming from this offense as they picked up the pace from earlier.
May I add, a 4th running back on the roster, Colby McMaster, made that great play to keep the ball from going any further in, I believe, what was a punt return for Wilkes. Yeah, botched punt. So these running backs, they can catch, they can run, they can even make some key plays like Mr. McMaster did there, they've been really helping this Widener team out.
Absolutely. All the pieces are starting to come together, and we're about to kick it back off here to Wilkes. As some of the cannon smoke has found its way onto the field.
Looks like a grenade went off in the middle of the field there. Luckily, I'm sure the wind will push that away any minute.
Which I'm sure it will. And we're back to the action.
Conklin awaiting this kick.
A deep kick. Starting from the 5.
Yes, Deemer, and there's the pass to Deemer. A spin and a big hit.
He gets cut, undercut by number 36.
That was Robert Getz, I believe.
Yes, it was. The junior captain running back. Getz with a big tackle on that punt.
What did I just say, Nick? The running backs can literally do everything. Tackling included there. Good hit by Mr. Getz.
Definitely good placement of players on each side of the ball. Some very good stuff. Also, I'd like to give a shout out, even though you probably can't hear this, I'd like to give a shout out to number 72, Evan Tootle, our own communications freshman major. If he ever gets the chance to listen to this, Evan, best of luck to you. You goofball, but we love you. Short pass was dropped by number
Will
6.
Deemer. Deemer almost tried for the spectacular one-handed catch there. Unfortunately, he is not Calvin Johnson, so incomplete.
Gotta love the mane on Tim Busan, looking like a very young Riley Cooper.
Riley Cooper, that's the exact image I had in my head.
Short pass dropped. It's quite unfortunate as it went right into the hands
of Jeremy Hartman. They're really trying to, target him this quarter. Will Deemer, he was everything in that first quarter, but all of a sudden, I think they've been really trying to shift to their big playmakers, such as Jeremy Hartman. That could be Kellen, Mr. Deemer.
Slight jump by Busan as this will be moving back. An awful penalty for Wilkes as they fall back to the 21-yard line. He takes the snap and drops back. He's looking, but there's lots of pressure, and it's dropped and tipped by Kyle Twitty, the senior linebacker.
Great pressure there from Widener, really forcing Daly to make a bad decision. That was a bad decision. That was close to being intercepted.
And thankfully for Widener, Wilkes gets to punt it from within their own red zone as another scoring opportunity comes up for Widener.
Talk about controlling possession once again, Nick. There's been not a lot of, it's really a lot of 3 and outs for Wilkes. And that's, another blocked punt.
And but it's sat on. Oh, he fumbles it again. Oh, picked up by a Widener player.
That was Sorrell, I believe.
Amir Sorrell with the pickup there as it was bobbled all the way across the last 5 yards of Wilkes' end zone. That's a second block punt for this Widener defense.
Amir Sorrell, that's his second recovered punt there. He returned it in for the touchdown in the first half, and now he's doing it again.
And now they're just deliberating to make sure that it was a fumble. We can hear from the sidelines that the fans think it's a fumble, but we'll see what the call is as the refs continue to deliberate.
Yeah, the fans really trying to vocalize their point.
To get the call here. Just joining us now, we are Widener University television broadcasting live from the
First down, Widener, despite some unsportsmanlike conduct after the play. We saw a little feistiness out there after that play, but it doesn't matter. Widener still has some wonderful field position.
I missed what he said there.
So I believe a Wilkes player is out for one play after his helmet came off. Apparently that's a rule here.
Yep. And Klein's about to be at it again. Klein takes the ball and steps back. He scrambles. He's looking.
He has Davis open.
He throws a stiff arm.
Oh.
It's held. It's held by
That's Jason Ugwu adding his 3rd sack of the season right there. He's big, he's physical, he's a big part of this Wilkes defense. He just showed Seth Klein why.
Absolutely. The crowd has seemingly died down slightly, so the cheerleader trying to get him back into it. And Klein's back, he fakes a handoff, throws it across field, and gained a few yards for a Matthew Kotos, the junior wide receiver from Seaville, New Jersey.
Yeah, Lakotos. Seth Klein I said it right before the end of the half, he's getting everybody involved. Not just one wide receiver consistently, it's everybody. That's a key to Widener's success.
And we get a handoff, rushes up the middle, and he seems to be stopped just before the 5-yard line. That's okay. I believe that was Terrence Morrison.
The ball carrier.
And it was.
5-yard line.
I believe we might be seeing some more DiGiovanni on this play right here as he's lining up on the left side of the line.
Yeah, DiGiovanni channeling his inner Tony Gonzalez. We remember how big of a monster he was in the end zone in the NFL.
Ridiculous. Making some absolute highlight plays at no call.
No call.
Klein hikes, handed off to Morrison, who stops when he runs around the line.
Oh.
And they're going to call it, I think, on the line, just 1 yard short of the goal line. But a great run.
What a run by Morrison. Beautiful spin move around the line, and he almost got a touchdown. Very, very close.
We see some gathering on the line. We might see a sneak here. Some movement. Hands off to Moore. Oh, takes it. Touchdown, Widener.
Beautiful play, Robert Getz. He has done everything. He's made some great runs. He made a touchdown catch. We saw him make a tackle earlier. Robert Getz showing why he is a captain of this team. And another touchdown for the Widener Pride. They are now up 34. I'm sure they'll make it 35-6.
O'Hara will be coming in for the kick here.
Some people beginning to leave this game as there are some other festivities going along. I believe there's a volleyball game also here at Widener. There was field hockey earlier, I believe, as well. Lots of sports going on here today, not just football.
It's up, and it's good. Widener up 35-6 with 5 minutes left in the third. Big game by Widener's offense again. And the defense has been shutting them down. So absolutely the key players, every player on the defense has essentially been locking them down.
Yeah, that's right. Only one touchdown to talk about for Wilkes. That was way in the first quarter. They've been playing absolutely amazing. Brandon Harper's been playing well. Mr. Sorrell has been playing well after he's been targeted a lot. Widener's really locked it down defensively.
And big props to first-year coach Mike Kelly, who's had 5 wins to open his career at Widener, breaking the story previously shared with Bill Swan in 1997 and Stearns in 1902. The school record for the longest unbeaten streak to begin a career is held by Dutch Summer, who went 5-0-2 in his only season in 1913. So he could break that record today.
Wow, that's some record. And that's some accomplishment. Start off your coaching career here at Widener being undefeated 5-0. It's really amazing.
Some some big things from this very impressive Widener football team as another kick goes very deep into Wilkes territory. Fake, but it's stopped just short of the 30. If there's one thing you got to hand it to Widener, it's their ability to anticipate the fakes and the trick plays from Wilkes, as they seem to slow down with the trick plays, but they're still keeping them in their arsenal.
Yeah, we believe Conklin countless times after kickoffs, and they've had their share of kickoffs as well. So, you know, a lot of trick plays, but Widener's done well.
As a handoff, ooh, big stop at the line for number 49. I believe that was Kevin Burns. Kevin Burns, a big player for Widener on defense. He's been putting up some really good numbers so far this year.
Yeah, and he made a great stop on Paul Martin right there. Paul Martin was unable to go anywhere on that play. In fact, losing yardage as it's 2nd and 11.
And some flags fly. Wilkes seems to move back, and they're now on 2nd and 16 at their own 22. Another possible big stop for this impressive Widener defense.
Yeah, Wilkes just keeps backpedaling and backpedaling this drive.
Some trash talk on Busan from the fans, but it's caught short of a first down, it seems.
As that was Conklin, I believe, on the catch. Yeah, John Conklin. 3rd and 3. Not too many yards, but Widener's defense has been stifling.
As they hope to stop Daly on this pass, but it's caught, and Conklin still keeps moving. But it's, it takes 4 people to bring him down.
As Widener believes they might have the ball here. From our vantage point, we can't tell.
Nothing like football on a day like today. It's nice and breezy. The sun's out, and one of the commentators is getting hit in the face with 12 or 15 balloons. You know.
I feel sorry for you, Nick. It's a rough one out there today. It is.
And Widener seems to recover as Wilkes takes another bad penalty.
Feels like more of a day to go to a Phillies game. More like baseball weather out here instead of football.
In this area, so we'll see what happens in the next few years.
That's right, it's been a rough season, but back to Widener football here as Klein will hand this off for a few yards. I'm sure that was Taryn Morrison.
Who's been putting up some big numbers this game, a very pivotal running back for this team.
Ball carrier number 20, Taryn Morrison.
As it was Morrison who got the run.
Brought down by number 17, Nick Gray, 2nd and 8.
Klein takes the ball. It's a false start on Widener's offense.
That's another point I want to bring up. Widener's offense, they have been pretty much disciplined for this game. You know, a lot of the penalties that have been called on Widener have been defensively.
Yeah.
Offensively, they've been very well disciplined.
And I believe that was on number 7, whose name I shall get in a second, Nick Isola. False start. Klein gets the drop. He's looking, he fires to Terrant Morrison, who is shortly brought down.
Terrant Morrison, wow, he's just been incredible today. How many times do I have to say it? I'll continue to say it until he starts doing bad, but I'm sure that's not going to happen.
And he's definitely helping out Klein, who almost got rushed by the Wilkes defensive line.
Yeah, that's right.
Drops back. He throws to, I believe that was Madonna.
Yeah, miss.
With a big catch there to move the chains for Widener. Every offensive player seemingly stepping up as Widener
gets another first down.
Yeah, it's everybody. It's a team effort. That is why they're undefeated, because it's not one star player who's just lifting this team. It's so many different players, all of them helping out. As an incomplete pass there to Montrell Taylor Hicks, or Hicks Taylor, shall I say. As we're going to a 2nd and 10.
With about a little more than 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
If Wilkes wants any chance, they'll definitely play some they need some big stops, but Widener's offense has been good.
Flaring as one of the receivers gets into it with Tyler Thomas, excuse me. I believe that was Lakotos getting into it with Thomas there. Some tempers flaring here in the Quick Stadium. Fine hikes, he drops back, he looks, quick fires to the left side as
Ragona, I believe, yeah.
It's getting hot, I might just need to take a drink of water real quick.
Ragona, once again, it's a group effort. Ragona, Davis, Hicks Taylor, Cuvée, Getz, Morrison, all of them contributing big time for Widener today.
And I believe O'Hara is coming on to take this field goal to hopefully put Widener up by 32. A 42-yard attempt. It's hiked. It's up. And it's good.
It's good. Great kick by O'Hara there. Luckily didn't have to deal with the wind on that play. So nice and easy through the uprights. 38-6, a 32-point game right now. I think it's safe to say Widener has run away with this one.
Absolutely. Even though there is another 15 minutes to be played, Widener has a very commanding 32-point lead.
Nice and comfortable 32-point lead.
Absolutely. Something we have not been seeing with the Eagles games as of late.
That's right. I'd be comfortable with a 14-point lead, but no, they have a 32-point lead.
That's all right with me. Very happy homecoming for this Widener team. They're doing very well again in front of the home crowd on this great homecoming game.
As that pair, Deemer and Conklin back there, are they going to not surprise us and do a surprise play like they have been doing? We'll see.
It's up. And they're calling it dead. I believe we're about to have a nice little mulligan.
Yep, we're going to.
As the ball might have fallen over thanks to the conditions out there.
We'll call that one a fault. And a second kick here.
Don't get loud. Don't get loud. You'll get yelled at. Don't get loud. That's my homie. Don't get loud. Don't get loud. Do not support your team. You'll get thrown out.
Oh, big deep kick by O'Hara. Taking it from the end zone, almost tripping.
Conklin almost fell over there.
Fake.
Fakes it. Widener student section getting a little hostile. I don't know why it's 38-6, but
Yeah, I guess that's just how much passion this team has.
That's right.
And its fan base. I think they were talking about some people getting thrown out for being a little too loud, if I'm not mistaken. And we're about to get into it as Wilkes is about to take over on offense yet again. It's hiked. Steps back, is rushed, almost brought down. He throws it deep, but it is out of bounds.
Looked like he was targeting one of his players on the bench there.
But I do not think that's legal as far as I know, but I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. I don't know legality. It's not my scene. That's why I'm a broadcaster.
2nd and 10. They didn't lose any yardage on that play due to the ball going out.
Daly throws a short one.
That's in Cremona. Don't know if he stayed in or not. He did and gained only a few yards, as it's 3rd and 7 for the Colonels.
And surprisingly, not too much of Wilkes' top wide receiver, Tim Buisson. As of late, he's been kind of silent.
Yep. Oh, and there's Buisson right there coughing up the ball.
As it seems Wilkes has recovered.
Buisson took a big shot there. I heard it from over here.
Pass was caught by number 1, Tim Buisson. Fumble forced by number 13, Amir Sorrell.
Sorrell doing work yet again, definitely putting himself out there and making a big name for himself.
Yeah.
He's contributed so much to this defense today. Daly drops back, he's looking, he fires deep, and it's caught.
There's Deemer.
But Deemer's brought down. A big stop by the defensive back, as that could have been a lot worse, but he stopped the bleeding, thankfully.
I believe that was Drew Jemison who made that last-ditch tackle. Great play there.
About to enter the remaining quarter here in Quick Stadium, and during this quick break, I'm going to talk about Woo Brew Coffee, Widener University's own brand of coffee, USDA organic, fair trade, bird-friendly, earth-friendly coffee. Proceeds help support student-led research. You can buy online or outside the stadium today, as well as in the pod in the University Center. So make some really good coffee, and I'm kind of having a craving for it right now.
Not the biggest of coffee drinkers, but if I did drink coffee, you know what I'd be drinking. Woo Brew.
Good cup of Woo Brew. Shout out to everybody who works at the pod. Y'all are great people. Just some cool peeps.
Yeah, wonderful hospitality there. You're treated like family as soon as you walk in. They're always great. Good game run so far by Widener as we are about to start the 4th quarter. Yeah.
Shade has met us yet again with a very clutch Cloud stepping in and taking away some of the distressing heat.
That's right. And because we're now at the 4th quarter, play has switched sides, as now we get a wonderful view of Widener's stifling defense.
Pump fakes and he throws it.
Believe.
Sorrell on an unintentional pass interference, as one very passionate fan boos to her heart's delight.
You know, he tried his best out there. Man, he was covering. He was tough. He has a big frame. It's tough to get to him, and I believe it's going to be an interference call.
I think you have to appreciate the fact that he tried to take away the pass even though he took the penalty.
That's right.
Oh. We got personal foul, hands to the face, offense number 52. Pass interference, number 19 on the defense. Those fouls offset, replay first down.
All right, so thankfully for Widener, we have offsetting penalties.
Yep, a hands to the face call from number 52 of Wilkes. Luckily, Widener is right back at it. Same play, or same position of play.
Blitz coming from up, and Daly is sacked.
Big hit there from number 55 of Widener, I believe. Oh, 95.
As Widener sets back up again. Daly hikes the ball, fakes the handoff, throws a lob. Oh, a no call, offensive pass interference. Some very, very passionate fans.
Yeah, very passionate fans.
One of our own interviewers from earlier trying to look out for these Widener defensive backs.
Keyshawn Garnes played defensively well in that play. Was covering, I believe, Jeremy Hartman.
As Daly hikes the ball and we're back into it. Almost intercepted and caught.
That was Keyshawn Garnes again, breaking up that play. Jonathan Conklin almost caught that.
And we have a timeout from Wilkes. And during this timeout, we'd like to talk about the communication studies. The major offers concentrations in public relations, advertising, film, broadcasting, graphic design, and much more. We even do things along the lines of this broadcast, as well as things like radio. So, very exciting and fun.
That's right. If you really want hands-on, you choose Widener. Amazing opportunities for freshmen like me and Nick today. It's just incredible. Lots of opportunities. Lots of times where you can really make yourself known. And very happy that I chose Widener. Great opportunities once again. So if you know anybody that is applying to college and has an interest in communications, direct them straight to Widener.
Avoid some for-profit schools and choose Widener, because Widener, we are a tight-knit family, and we try to provide the best for everybody that comes here.
We are communications kids. From my perspective, very close already, and it's only what, October?
Absolutely.
It's great thing, and we are going to shift from our heartfelt moment back to the game.
Back to the Widener football as Daly hikes it, scrambles out of the pocket, and seemingly gets the first down, but he may be short just a bit.
Daly with the carry, run out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
As we come to the 11-yard line of the Widener side of the field, we have a very crucial drive here. If Widener didn't stop, at least hold Wilkes to a field goal.
That's right. Widener's defense, they're still tough. We haven't really seen Wilkes make that much progress. Lots of penalties. They've been back and forth.
Fake run by Daly, throws it, and is caught, but stopped just short as number 23, Nick Dawson drops the ball out of bounds, but securing the catch anyway.
2nd and 1, or 2nd and goal, basically.
And if you've noticed, Widener has held Wilkes to their average opponent scoring total.
For now.
For now. Give it some time. But it's all right. We still hold that impressive lead so far.
Number 32, ball carrier for the Colonels, P.J. Incremona. He is stopped short goal line. Looks to be unit up for a first down. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
First and goal from the 1, as Wilkes is in the hopes of picking up a touchdown again.
Quiet hush around the stadium so they can hear the ref.
On the defense, 12 men on the field. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
All right, so we're getting the ball at the half yard.
That's right. First and goal for Wilkes. Let's hope Widener's defense can stop them right here.
The handoff, and I believe they've stuffed him, but he's in for a touchdown.
Deemer, I believe in the end, fell backwards. That's what got them the touchdown. By Widener. Widener's defensive player, number 52. Give me a moment to find his name. Brandon Jones. Arms around Deemer the whole time. Unfortunately, Deemer and Jones just fell back after that tough scrum. And it is a touchdown. And now look at this. Wilkes going for a 2-point conversion.
Hoping to try to bring themselves back in, but it seems we have a stop.
Timeout. Wilkes. Second charge, timeout.
Now Wilkes is only down to one more timeout in this remaining quarter.
Don't forget Widener returns to action here Saturday, November the 1st.
Also, speaking of radio, I'd like to point out Widecast Radio is back. Music. You have different music with records and recording from going like records to iPods and computers and all that. And we even have a different.
That's right. Not to self-advertise, but I do have MLS Talk. We talk about everything MLS. If you want any more MLS coverage, you can go to our Twitter page at MLS_talk. That is it for me. We're going back to the game.
As I get whopped in the head by another balloon. And it's very rough seating arrangement. By the captain, Brandon Harper.
Brandon Harper using his defensive force right there. Big hit on Daly, who is a little shaken up after that play. Great play by the Widener defense. And the 2-point conversion did indeed fail, something that I did predict.
Very big hit by Harper. I heard that all the way from the stands.
As Mellon, I believe, is getting... Oh, no. That is a different kicker now in for Wilkes, as Anthony Davis getting ready to channel his inner Devin Hester. Try and return this one.
And it's up. Oh, it's an offside kick. I believe Wilkes has recovered.
Wow, an onside kick there. Wilkes will recover.
I would like to point out to Wilkes, scoreboard.
That's right, it is 38-12. However, if Wilkes unfortunately does get another 8 points, they're going to make it that much closer. So,
But some faith being held in the Widener pride, as we'd hopefully like to kick Wilkes out of the den with a significant lead.
that's right, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Wilkes. I don't think this is going to end well for Wilkes, but there's always that optimism coming from the Wilkes sideline.
As we have Deemer in motion, he drops back. He's looking deep, but he's decided to fall with the ball.
For a loss of about 3.
As I believe it's 2nd and 13 or 14, whatever you like, as Brandon Jones got the sack there. A lot of sacks for Widener today.
Short throw. Ooh, but a great tackle from number 49, Kevin Burns, coming up big again with a great tackle on what could have been a very dangerous
Brought down by number 49.
That's right. 3rd and 12. So Wilkes finds themselves in some deep water right now.
As Sean Tite is being cheered on from the field.
How that fan got on the field is beyond me, but he's supporting Widener. It's all good.
I mean, I did see him in the stands at the beginning of the game, but you know what? As long as he's there. Daly throws a big big ball to Deemer, but he dropped right in front of him for a very disappointing incompletion for Wilkes. I believe Wilkes should try to go for this one, as they're in a very poor position to be in.
Yeah, it's 4th and 12. They're looking at the sideline to see what they should do.
Definite confusion, as they are going to indeed go for it, as Deemer lines up in the slot.
Watch Deemer here.
Daly throws it.
That's incomplete.
Another incompletion target to him. Some rough stuff for Wilkes, but it's Widener's offense back onto the field.
I'm sure Busan does not want, or Busan does not want to be credited with that target. That ball was nowhere near him. But
hope not. It's just an awkward angle when you're sitting unproportionately outside of the middle of the field.
that's right. It's poorly thrown, straight into the ground. Busan was apparently the closest one there, but not close enough apparently. As Terrence Morrison gets a few yards on this one. For
you definitely have to continually give props to Widener's defense, as they've done a very impressive job of putting on the pressure to Daly on Wilkes' quarterback.
Yeah, they have. Daly's been pressured pretty much the whole game. They've done a great job on him as a deep throw.
A bomb, and it's touchdown Widener. Montrell Hicks Taylor. An absolute bomb from Seth Klein as he continues to pad the stats.
You want to know why Widener does so great, why they have so many yards this season? It's because Seth Klein can throw the ball just like that. And it was a great catch from Montrell Hicks Taylor. And just like that, it's 44, most likely 45-12.
O'Hara steps back, preparing for the kick. It's hiked, it's up, and it's good. Widener, 45-12 with 10 minutes, or close to 11, a little under 11 minutes in this fourth quarter with a stagnant lead.
Unfortunately, there is no mercy rule here. It's going to take much more than 10 minutes for Wilkes to get back into this game.
That and onside kicks. They really need to step up defensively if they want any hope in coming back.
That was the big play right there for Wilkes, in my opinion. They got momentum, everything, but they weren't able to convert after that onside kick.
If they had capitalized, we may have been talking about a different story, but we are not.
And there are the ROTC soldiers. They're going to have to do 45 of those push-ups. Probably something that does not give them a struggle. Unfortunately, it gives me a struggle. But
I can feel the pain in my shoulders just looking at them. And they're going.
they're probably going to have to be used to it, because Widener puts up a lot of points this season in games.
I think the most they've put up so far is above 50, am I right?
I'm pretty sure you are right. Wouldn't be shocked the way they play.
As Widener is set again to kick off from O'Hara. It's up and long down the field as Conklin gets it, and he's running horizontally across the field. Ooh, look, it stopped.
John Conklin, the return for the Colonels. Brought down on special teams, number 46, Kyle Twitty.
Kyle Twitty made the tackle there for Widener on the previous play. Seth Klein just walking around the sideline, getting congratulated. Another day at the office for him.
A very good game for this kid as he puts up amazing numbers. As Daly attempts to move him down the field. Paul Martin getting physical.
Block pushing Widener's play. I believe that might be Sorrell all the way back into the Wilkes sideline and beyond. Surprised there's no call on that. Dear Lord.
very impressive win for Widener. Coming. Oh. And I believe we have another tackle for loss.
Something routine this game for Widener.
You gotta give it to them because they did start off fairly slow against this Wilkes team, but they easily picked up the pace with the momentum swinging from the second quarter to the third.
Third and 8 now on their own 27. They're just not playing that well, and there is another incomplete pass. And we're going to take it to 4th and 8 if they don't punt. That would not be a smart decision, but I'm pretty sure the punting unit with Mr. Mellon will be coming out.
And they are going to give it a punt.
Once again, Brian Mellon in the punt for the Colonel. And Anthony Davis and Rashawn Sorrell in to receive for the Colonel.
Anthony Davis, you see him jumping up and down. He's ready. Yeah, Anthony Davis, I believe, 1 touchdown today. Other than that, really hasn't been that noticeable. Is that punt? What happened on that one?
Something quite unfortunate, as it's touched by a Wilkes defender. The wind picks up with 9 minutes and 41 seconds left in this fourth quarter, as Widener puts a very commanding lead, 45-12. Who would you consider Widener's MVP to be for this game?
Honestly, I think it's Terrence Morrison. He has done amazing.
Don't worry about that.
We're seeing things fly. But Terrence Morrison, he's really helped the run. He's really kept the game balanced. He's really let Seth Klein throw the ball because now players are starting to worry about Morrison. So Klein's going to open up. He's going to start throwing. So I think Terrence Morrison's really played well today.
I think he'd be a definite candidate for the MVP. But I also like to talk about Philip Orgona, who has pulled in some pretty clutch plays as we see more flags fly here in Chester.
Yeah, that's right. Philip played well. A lot of clutch plays that he has made. If I had to pick a number 2 MVP, most likely Seth Klein.
Oh, absolutely.
That's understandable. We have clearly seen what he has been doing. And heading into other games into the season, I'm sure a lot more teams are going to take notice.
Good pass by Klein as we have Blaine Price coming back into action yet again with some big plays.
Blaine Price has been active this second half. We saw a little bit of him in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, he's just coming right back in as well.
Probably the biggest advantage of Widener's offense so far is the distribution between Klein and all of his options. He's thrown the ball around a lot and definitely kept his options open.
That's right. Davis, Hicks, Taylor, Orgona, Price, DiGiovanni, even a handful of the running backs have all caught passes from him. He really makes the team that much better because, like I said, we have Anthony Davis, an All-American wide receiver. It's not just Klein to Davis every single play. He's distributing the ball. Very, very good point there, Nick.
As Oliver Pastor gets the ball again, getting another first down for Widener with about 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Widener, with all of their timeouts remaining, and Wilkes down to 1. I think it might be safe to say we might wrap this one up.
Yep. Unfortunately, for a lot of people here, still 8 more minutes of football left to go in this somewhat of a blowout.
So we have a penalty on Hayden Warren.
Hayden Warren, you see DiGiovanni and his production. Hayden Warren, the other tight end for Widener, he contributed a little bit as well too today.
You got to commend the ability for the tight ends to pull blocks off the end because they have been crucial in this game.
That's right. Really clearing up some passes. What do you know? Another flag.
As the flags fly in, we have another penalty coming up.
As a 1st and 10 now. Seth Klein commanding this play. Ooh, big hit. Yeah, that's right. We've seen a lot of those hits today. A lot of very big, hard hits.
We see another touchdown for Widener. This time coming from LaShawn Sorrell. Another big play here for this team.
What else is new? Widener scoring touchdowns. I'm sorry to the ROTC people who are going to have to do 52 push-ups, but
Just give him some time. But Klein really on his A game today. Putting a wallop on these Wilkes Colonels as they make it a 52-12 game. Widener Pride against the Wilkes Colonels.
it's a 40-point lead right now, Nick. 40 points.
That is quite
Wow.
If I were a Wilkes coaching staff, I would definitely go back to the drawing boards on this one.
You know, Widener is just that unstoppable this season. It's amazing to see. 5-0 for a reason. They're going to be 6-0 soon.
And you have
My
to give it to
God.
Coach Kelly, who will break the record for longest unbeaten streak to 6 games. Dutch Summer since 1913, almost 101-year-old record being held and broken today. Gotta appreciate what Coach Kelly has been doing. Klein going for 6 touchdowns today is
I haven't seen something like that since, like, Madden. That is unreal.
Widener putting up Madden stats as this squib kick sails over the heads of Wilkes as it goes back into the end zone and is picked up and kneeled.
Number 83, Glenn Weist, covers it in the end zone for the Colonels. They will take over in their own
Absolute
territory.
disaster for this, what was a hopeful Wilkes team.
Yeah, heading into the game, we noted first quarter, it was pretty much even, and then
the floodgates
happened.
opened.
Stuff happened.
I believe they might send in the backup quarterback, Alex Krivda, if Klein gets played.
Yeah, Alex Krivda, also a sophomore. So, you know, he sees what's in front of him. If he comes in, it's going to be a big opportunity for him.
He's also 5 inches taller than Klein, so he does have that extra height advantage.
Yeah, that's right.
To his arsenal.
Now, Widener, in the next few years, they're hopeful. Both of these quarterbacks are sophomores.
Oh, absolutely.
I expect them to play all 2 more seasons.
So some exciting stuff coming for
Yes.
us to see in the near future. Handoff as Wilkes has a new quarterback in for them.
I believe Seth Klein, shall I say, did break a record today with his 6 touchdown passes. Just incredible.
And Wilkes' replacement quarterback is sophomore Marcelo to sort of try to halt the bleeding. A very impressive output by this team. As almost picked off but caught impressively by Wilkes as another almost interception happens. Some big stuff.
Very lucky catch there. Tipped and then just he dove on it. Marcellus Hayes, the sophomore quarterback, has 78 yards to his name, 59 rushing yards, no touchdowns, no rushing touchdowns, no throwing touchdowns. So let's see what he can do out there for the Colonels.
But unfortunately for them, right now we have Widener about to receive a punt as hopefully another touchdown happens, just to sort of rub it into the face of Wilkes just that much more.
So I believe Davis is not returning this one. He's probably on the sidelines.
As the ball moves back into the delayed game, we have Rashawn Sorrell as well as, excuse me 1 second, we have Eric Sharp returning this punt.
Yeah, this is nothing new to Eric Sharp. He's been in a few times, I'm sure, when Widener has other blowouts like this. Filling in for Anthony Davis.
Oh, another blocked punt as Widener seems to pick it up. Touchdown, Widener!
Amir Sorrell again, another recovered punt. That's his third of the game, second touchdown. Are you serious?
That's just incredible. The defense putting up ridiculous numbers for this team. That is.
I've never seen this many blocked punts in a game before. This is crazy.
This is some big stuff for this team. You really have to credit this defense.
Wow.
The offensive line for Wilkes seemingly ineffective to the power and pressure of Widener's defensive line, as O'Hara puts up another extra point attempt, and we are up 59. Widener, Wilkes, a meager 12 points.
Unfortunately for Alex Krivda, I don't know if Widener's offense is going to come into this game. If they do, they most likely will kneel this ball.
Yeah. Try to kill as much clock of what's left. As a very humbled Wilkes team has been seemingly sent home empty-handed. With an empty loss. Fun fact, Anthony Davis is 15th in the nation with 15.5 yards per punt return. So we have some legitimate All-Americans on this team.
We do. And unfortunately, we did not get to see him on that play, but
it's all right, because we have seen more than enough scoring from this Widener defense.
I would not be shocked if Widener puts even more points on the board. This is ridiculous.
As we see the ROTC people back at it again before O'Hara kicks this ball off yet again. Ryan O'Hara with a big kick deep to put Wilkes within their own 5. Reverse, but is immediately stopped as I think a flag flew.
For Wilkes, number 83, Glenn Weiss hands off to number 12.
Unless I was blind, it might have been somebody's shoes.
Glenn Weiss and Javier Rodriguez trying to channel their inner John Conklin and Will Deemer with another somewhat of a trick play. I don't think Widener's even fooled at this point, but
they're pretty much used to it.
Yeah.
Hey, I actually was right. It was not just somebody's incredibly stylistic shoes. It was, in fact, a penalty against Wilkes, pushing them back further.
Back to the check at the Wilkes 7-yard line, where the Colonels will take over 1st and 10.
As Wilkes starts from their own 7, we have a Marcellus Hayes second drive. As he hikes the ball, he scrambles, makes his spin move, and is brought down.
Pretty sure he was very close to his own end zone there.
Yeah, a very, very risky play, but it almost worked out for them as they got a 3-yard gain, 4-yard gain, excuse me.
Yeah, Marcellus Hayes, like I said, he can run. 59 yards to his name, running wise, as opposed to the 47 from Ryan Daly. So he's quick.
He is. I think the clock will seemingly start to wind down. We have a very impressive win coming to life for a 6-0 record.
Wilkes ball carrier number 27.
You can mute those real fast.
homecoming day, Widener wins 59, but homecoming queen, as people say, everyone wins. So we'll get that, they're on their way down, and then we'll... Okay, so Michael's going to quick stand up. And then you off to the side there. And she's going to hand you the mic from her pack. So they'll cut to something else, and then they'll come back to you. Right there, Michael. I think right on the grass. Go to 10 or 2. Get ready for Kevin 2 and 3 overs to get the board.
I'm Michael Lee out here on, and it's been a glorious win with Widener winning with 59-3, and it is indeed a great homecoming with Widener's great win. As you can see behind me, we saw the crowd is going crazy. I interviewed the queen, and everything is just great. Everything is great with the Widener's win. Hopefully this will be their 6th winning streak, and hopefully we can continue to see more wins.
After a big win for Widener, final score is 59-12. A very, very important win in their 6-0 streak as Coach Kelly picks up his 6th win of his career. Hopefully we get to see a much more impressive game for the next the rest of the season, actually.
Yeah, that's right. We have a lot to look forward to. Find 6 touchdowns today. Lots of great playing from Terrence Morrison as well.
Absolutely. Even the defense playing a huge part. 3 punts, which is exponential. Do you have your phone on? Important. Bolstering.
Matt